This reminds me of a Speckled Band.
This is the story of one great deductive man. A man named Sherlock Holmes and his encounter with the Speckled Band. He has a partner named Watson. I can't think of anything that rhymes with Watson. A woman named Helen Stoner shows up at their place. She has a murder for them to solve, so they decide to take the case. It was not but 2 years ago her twin sister was killed. But that's no problem because Sherlock Holmes, he's very skilled. Soon thereafter, they heard a loud knock. It was the girl's stepfather. It was quite a shock. Stop meddling in my life, you meddling man, or I will shorten your lifespan. Both sisters were proposed to. Julia was killed and couldn't go through. Her cause of death is conveniently unknown. Every night around 3, they heard a strange tone. Sounds like a soft whistle in the quiet night. It sent both those stoners into quite the lonely fright. Not to mention, after the death, there was quiet metallic sound. But the source of that noise, it could not be found. Helen moved into her sister's room where the bed was clamped to the floor. With such a surprising discovery, Sherlock wondered what it was for. She said her sister's last words mentioned a speckled band. Maybe it was those wild gypsies on her stepfather's land. Those gypsies wore some crazy dotted scarves around the necks. As of right now, they are the prime suspects.
In the old time, in the old time, in the old times it was not a crime. In the old time, in the old time, in the old times it was not a crime.
What's with the phony bell ringer that goes into the ventilator shaft? If you ask me, that's quite a convenient craft. It doesn't take too long, and Holmes has figured it out. He knows what that weird rope thingy is all about. Sherlock goes into the stepfather's room, but it seems the man has met his doom. They see a spotted serpent wrapped around the old man's neck. The most poisonous snake in India was trained to make a trek from the stepfather's room along the fake ventilated space, and then down the rope to kill without a trace. The whistle from before was how he trained the beast, but his plan backfired, and now there's 2 deceased, cause he was trying to kill Sherlock and Watson too. But Sherlock knew what was going on, and he knew just what to do. He scared that snake back through the hole, he wrapped himself around the man's neck, and took his soul. That metal sound was from a safe door. That's the end of the story. There really ain't no more. But wait, those freaking gypsies were actually a red herring. This is the summary of the Speckled Band, why I sing.
In your time, you was not a In the old times it was not a crime.
What are you talking
in
about?
The old time, in the old time. In the old times it was not a crime.